My name is Ryan Rastegar, and I work on the Mississippi River Delta Restoration Campaign with Environmental Defense Fund, National Wildlife Federation, and the Audubon Society. I came into the environmental movement around 2006, 2007, right around the time that movies like An Inconvenient Truth were coming out, and the climate change was really hitting the front pages. It was the first time in my life that I remember feeling angry about anything politically. So I was angry that this wasn't a bigger voting issue for people. I was angry that politicians weren't talking about it. I was pre-med in college and had never really done anything like this before. And I think a lot of people too, even though a lot of people that do Green Corps do come from an environmental background, this is really the first time that they're thrown into this concept of grassroots organizing and are really learning how to do it effectively. So I worked in Cleveland for 3.5 months with Food and Water Watch in the spring season of my Green Corps year. We were working on a campaign to get artificial growth hormones, specifically RBGH, out of the milk being served in public schools. So we were running a campaign to get schools to have the right to purchase milk that's free of artificial growth hormones, and that was organic. I was working in Cleveland targeting Senator Sherrod Brown, who sat on the Senate Food and Ag Committee. And my goal was to get him to be a champion on this issue. For the first couple months of my campaign, I had been trying to get in touch with his office pretty unsuccessfully. I had called numerous times, left messages, spoken with a lot of his staffers. I'd written emails to no end. So halfway through the campaign, we held a call-in day to his office from his constituents asking him to be a champion on this issue. And I got a lot of volunteers and I got the media out on the issue, and that day we got over 130 calls into his office. That night I actually got a phone call from his head staffer on food issues, and they called me up proactively and they said, "What do you want? What are you doing? We'd like to talk to you." So that was really the first time in my organizing career where I saw very quickly and directly how if you mobilize grassroots support on these issues, you can actually see the result from your decision makers. Today, I'm working as a campaign coordinator with the National Wildlife Federation, Environmental Defense Fund, and the Audubon Society on an effort to restore the Mississippi River Delta. Green Corps gave me the skills and the direction to be able to see how I could turn this into a full-time career